That's the classic battle between needs and wants. Needs are the basic necessities that are essential for survival, such as food, clothing, shelter, etc. Whereas wants are the goods and services that increase our comfort, satisfaction, or living.
That's right.
Now you might ask, if we have both wants and needs, why is that an economic problem? The answer lies in the central problem of economic scarcity. Since our resources are limited but our wants are unlimited, we face budget constraint and must make choices. Every choice involves an opportunity cost. That is the next best alternative that we give up. For example, if you spend your pocket money on video games instead of reference textbook, it becomes the opportunity cost.
Now let's put your economic thinking into the test. We have a quick activity for you. Here are 8 everyday items. So would you like to come forward and classify them into needs and wants? Spin the wheel, sir, and whichever it lands, so we will have to tell it if it's a need or a want. Electricity. Is it a need or a want, sir?
Let us look at our model. It shows how every person manages their budget in between needs and wants. Let us look at the needs side. We have a study table, a sofa, and things. These are for essentials. Whereas on the want side, we can see sofa, big TV, and many things. Needs are long-term well-being and essentials. Whereas wants are optional choices.
Good definition.
So, how do we make right economic decisions? So, let us look at Ria. With only ₹500, she acts like a rational consumer. How, instead of spending on attractive wants, she spent it on necessary food and stationery items and saves the remaining money in her piggy bank. So, as a board says, choose wisely and live better.
It's always a waste.
Good morning, sir. We are going to talk about inflation. So, what is inflation? Inflation is the continuous rise in the prices of goods and services over a period of time. It reduces the purchasing power, means that the people can buy fewer groceries with limited money. Now, moderate level of inflation is considered normal and supports economic growth, while high inflation creates financial instability.
Inflation begins where there is an imbalance between demand and supply, or when the production cost increases. When prices of raw material, fuel and transportation rise, people purchasing power decreases, affecting their standard of living.
Normally when I was teaching inflation, I used to ask questions. What happens? Why should people go to work? Why should the business people open the shop? The government can print the currencies. Every day, like milk supply, they can give every day one bundle to every family because it's a paper. And the printing currency is not enough, that much worth of cost. It's even cheaper. Then what will happen? I will ask this. What will happen? Why should we go to earn money and getting some money, some poor, some rich? We will distribute currencies to every family. What will happen? That means nobody will work. The textile shop will be closed, vegetable shop will be closed because they are also getting bundles every day. So that is that. So inflation, in Tamil we call it 1 a week, which means over the period of time. For example, gold was, per sovereign it was 100 rupees in 1956. I would say that is as increasing prices leading to the inflation. Yes.
Cost of inflation. There are many costs of inflation such as cost pull inflation, demand push inflation, and the increase in supply of money in the economy.
Yes. Good.
Economists measure inflation using price indices which show them how the general price level changes over time. The main methods are CPI, Consumer Price Index, which shows them how the price changes over.
I'm going to talk about types and measures of inflation. There are 4 types of inflation: creeping inflation, walking inflation, running inflation, hyperinflation. Creeping inflation is a slow increase in prices. Walking inflation is a moderate increase in prices. Running inflation would be a fast increase in prices. Hyperinflation would be a situation where prices increase rapidly.
During the war time, that is the the last one, fourth one. You are 10 contingencies.
Good morning, sir. We're going to talk about sustainable development. Rapid industrial and economic progress has improved our standards of living, but has also led to environmental degradation, pollution, and climate change. Sustainable.
Make it short.
This is an ornament of the family depends on external resources for almost all of the savings, including electricity, LPG for cooking, water, and vegetables. The household waste is useless from the single dustbin without proper shipping.
This is a self-sufficient sustainable house. It generates electricity through solar panels, produces cooking gas using biogas plant, and also collects rainwater for everyday use. The house also produces fresh vegetables from the farm.
Not depending on outside
When
factors.
we compare both the houses, there is a self-sufficient house, self-reliant, but not a house is mostly depending on market transactions. While GDP being an important indicator of economic growth, does not always take on economic conservation and resilience.
Well said.
This is where sustainable development becomes important. It means meeting the needs of the present without compromising the future generation to meet their own needs. Thank you.
You are going to keep in mind when you are family matters. For example, rainwater. House owners are not interested in rainwater. They are not following what government. We should first give awareness to families. We should be self-responsible. As you said, everything we have to do. Then going to government. Yes.
This is Suez Canal. The artificial water, which is completely man-made, was opened in Egypt back in 1869. To know more about Suez Canal, scan here, sir. Today, an astonishing 12% of all world trade lies down to this narrow highway.
Our World Trade Globe demonstrates the concept of international trade visually. It demonstrates how the country chooses to produce and export what it specializes in.
Okay, did you make this?
Economics use several indicators to measure trade. One such indicator is balance of trade. It is a difference between the imports and the exports. When a country exports more than the imports, a country has trade surplus.
Surplus.
And a country imports more than the export, a country has trade deficit. Another important concept is foreign exchange. When India imports and exports goods and services, it turns foreign currencies such as US dollars.
We call it favorable and adverse. And when the imports are more, it's adverse conditions. And when the exports are more, it's favorable conditions.
In conclusion, international trade not only it is a movement of goods, it is a movement of idea, technology,
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
Sir,
Yes.
sorry, Nancy,
That's what I have visited many rooms. India is a parents.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to the panel of the gold standard. Can you believe that once the paper currency was directly exchanged in the bank with a fixed value of gold? Yes, starting back in the 1820s, a yet powerful system called the gold standard ruled the true value of money. Bank accepted the paper currency and gave them the physical gold of an exchange. Have you ever wondered why a country can print unlimited currency every 100? No, it can't, because it leads in the decreasing value of money caused in inflation. So a country can print its currency only based on the physical gold reserves it has.
the end of gold standards. World War I changed everything. Many countries had to suspend the gold standards because they needed more currencies to finance the war. Under the Great Depression of the 1930s, the large private ownership of the gold was restricted to strengthen the fragile banking system. Now currently, the gold standard is not followed.
Yes.
Then what about value of money?
In country to country different. It's called gold reserve. For example, other way it's happening, what she said. Now you can deposit gold and get interest instead of keeping it idle in the BOs. You can go to State Bank, for example, to deposit gold. Per annum they are paying. They will be using the gold, but the same gold you will not be getting. You are getting chain, the same chain, but the same grams they will give. After 3 years, they will be investing in it. So do it.
So today's money is fiat money. It means the currency is no longer backed by physical gold. It is not printed based on the value of gold and cannot be exchanged at banks of a fixed value. Modern global currencies like US dollar, Indian rupee, and Japanese yen are all the fiat money. India has 880 tons of gold reserves under the control of RBI. Not only
That's
this.
what I said, gold reserve.
On this year, June 24, India has found a new gold mine in Kurnool district of Andhra Pradesh with estimated amount of 50 tons of gold ore. I hope visiting our panel increased your knowledge about the
Definitely,
gold
my knowledge is
mine.
increased. Now they have floated tender in Andhra Pradesh. They are calling for tenders to dig and find. Yes, well done, children, very nice. Nice to see your enthusiasm. Make it short, 1 or 2 lines. I got to cover several points.
Good morning, sir. I welcome you to World
of biotechnology, all the different cultures which has made our world so developed. You can continue with that.
Yes, thank you.
So plant
important technique in biotechnology in which a single plant can be grown. So this is based on the principle of totipotency, which is the ability of a single cell to grow into multiples. It was developed by Life in 1902, namely before 120 years ago. We can see some real-life examples produced in this method. Examples like banana, potato, sugarcane, bamboo, etc.
That's 120 years ago.
Our topic is about alternation of generation. Refers to the occurrence of diploid and haploid multicellular organisms giving rise to new organisms process for both the dynamic and volatile action of.
Yes.
Alternation of generation is the two multicellular stages, states where phase between gametophyte and sporophyte.
Yes, next one.
Cancer immunotherapy is a modern treatment that helps the body's own immune system to recognize and attack cancer cells. Unlike traditional methods like chemotherapy, which can damage healthy cells, this approach targets tumors specifically by boosting body's own natural system to fight for cancer cells.
One kind of therapy to cure.
My topic is about microbial fluorescence. The project demonstrates how naturally occurring bacteria and mud can produce a selective. These bacteria break down organic matter and produce the electrons. These electrons pass from one electrode to another electrode to produce electricity.
Got it.
It is the process of propagating a new plant from a stem or a plant by reapplying moist medium like slag and moss, and it encourages the new plant that
A tree of 40 fruit is a living art series created by Sam Van Antwerp, which produces 40 different types of fruit in one leaf.
40. What's his name?
Sam Van Antwerp.
Sam. Oh, that's interesting. Where? Oh, that's great. Okay. It's amazing.
Microbiology is the branch of science that studies about various types of microorganisms such as bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and viruses. Many organisms considered to be beneficial. Most of the organisms can cause diseases and spoil.
UV radiation has many practical applications. In hospitals, it is used for operation theaters, patient room, and medical equipment. And in water treatment plants, it is used for purifying drinking water without adding anything.
That too. Yes.
Good morning, sir. This is a bioreactor.
Loudly.
Bioreactor is a controlled vessel used to grow cells and microorganisms, and it's a bioproduct is insulin vaccinations are made.
Okay.
This is a device that helps to convert raw materials into useful products.
Finished product.
Good morning, sir. Our project name is Forensic Science Game Zone, sir. Here a person named Dr. Mehta, who was a scientist in the research laboratory. He worked in an important file, sir. He was murdered. So we have 4 suspects right over here, sir. So first we need to do the fingerprint analysis. So this is the fingerprint found in the crime scene, sir. These are the fingerprint of the 4 suspects. You need to match the fingerprint found in the crime scene with any among the suspects, sir.
This one.
Okay, sir. Then here we have footprints, sir. Here, which will be...
Next, we will be moving to the fiber evidence. Fiber clothing. So we have to match the fiber with the suspect clothing fiber, and next DNA pattern. We have to match the DNA with the suspect.
First, the suspect should be arrested. They should be caught.
yes.
Before
We
identifying
have 4
suspect.
suspects. We have to find.
Even 4, where are they? They should be caught. They should be caught one, then this process starts.
Some here forensic science department.
Finally they will know arrive at the person.
Yeah, good morning, sir. What if I told you biotechnology and forensic science can transfer tiny information into justice? And today a project demonstrates how forensic science and biotechnology transfer tiny pieces of information into justice. Here we have explained the types of blood prints. There are 3 types in the passive western, transfer western, and projective western.
The crime spot.
Yeah. So basically we have covered all the types of evidences and also like how the investigation takes place. So there are 2 types of evidences. First evidence is class evidence and the other is individual evidence. So we have heard about it.
Great creation of scene.
So
Yes.
let us see about fingerprint analysis. Fingerprint analysis is a very unique technique because each and every individual has different type of fingerprints and not even identical twins have the same fingerprint. So there are about 3 types of fingerprints: is loop, whirl, and arc. Loop is literally similar to the fish hook and whirl like the jewels found in sea, and arc like this. So it's about finding.
Super.
So this is a technique one of the technique we use to find fingerprints. It finds a specific sequence in DNA sample. So we use it crime scenes to find a person who died or missing.
So we can find your own type of fingerprints.
Here.
So yeah, it's very easy.
Here.
Yeah,
The ink
using this we can
Ink
find.
eye. Again.
You
Do
can.
have- do you have anything to wipe?
Tissue?
Tissue? No? Here?
Yes.
Here? Well, here.
Yeah. So yours is about world type of fingerprints. Yeah, it's about rare one. I have only 30.
Whether I am a culprit or victim?
It's about.
Victim or culprit? Yes, nice.
Good morning, respected sir. Before explaining about our topic, I would like to ask you a question. Would you believe that if I say that plants can grow without soil?
Oh, without soil?
Yes, sir.
Plant grows?
Yes.
Wonderful. In the AI world, it is possible.
Yes, well, science can make impossible things possible, right? Just like a topic, hydroponics is biotechnology is one of the innovative creations of biotechnology.
So let's see what exactly is hydroponics. It is like I said, it is the process of growing plants without soil. Instead of taking nutrients from the ground, it takes the nutrients from the water-rich solution.
Somewhere the plant doesn't go beneath the soil.
Yeah, it is in direct contact with the water solution.
Okay, good.
Good morning, sir. Our topic is about oil spill cleanup using marine bacteria. Oil spill occurs when the crude oil or petroleum accidentally enters the sea or ocean due to tanker accidents, pipeline leaks, or offshore drilling. These spills are dangerous because they harm the environment.
As we know that oil spreads faster than the tide, and the oil spread harms many aquatic animals. So what we do, we have a pseudoponia bacteria which attach to the oil, and the harmful substances get converted into harmless substances.
After spilling.
After spilling, because it is naturally there in the ocean, but when there is a high amount of oil spill in the oceans, we have to add more bacteria through pipe. So what it does, it attaches to the oil and it converts harmful substance to harmless substances like carbon dioxide, water and biomass, and it gradually attach it, and the oil polluted water converts to normal clean water.
Good morning, sir. Today I am going to explain how biotechnology helps our ecosystem. Biotechnology is the use of living organisms such as plants, fungi, bacteria, enzymes to solve environmental problems.
Bioremediation. It is a process by which we use living organisms such as bacteria and fungi to clean the polluted environment
Such as what?
such as industrial waste, chemical substances, and toxins.
Good morning, sir. Our topic is biogas plant, and today we are going to see about biogas. So biogas is gas converted from the organic waste like done kitchen waste and vegetable waste, and it is it converts into a renewable source.
The biogas is stored in glass and supplied to the pipe for cooking and lighting. Many marine study comes out to the outlet and used as an extra
They are
fertilizer.
using even in villages. Started using this.
So today we are going to present our project on CRISPR gene editing. So this system was developed by Jennifer Doudna and Emmanuel Carpenter, who got the Nobel Prize in chemistry in 2020. So now I'm going to explain how it works. So at first we have guide RNA. This searches a specific gene. So it's like GPS locating our destination, and after this process, this is the Cas9 enzyme. So this is also often called as molecular scissors. So this cuts down the DNA gene. After that, there is a faulty gene attached to the DNA. So after this process, they will be inserting a new gene and DNA
That
in
becomes
the.
healthy.
Yeah. So it is also like used in cancer patients also.
Got it. Very nice.
So the CRISPR gene editing is used in many applications, especially used in genetic disorders, and scientists are still researching its uses in cancer treatment. We can use it in agriculture purposes.
Wonderful. Yes, next.
Good morning, sir. Our topic is DNA and its modification. First, let me tell you what's DNA. DNA is the central storage system of all organisms, excluding some viruses that has RNA as a genetic material. DNA has a double helix shape which resembles a twisted ladder. Each DNA has one sugar, one phosphate, and one of four nitrogenous bases. DNA modification is changing the genetic code of a living organism. In DNA modification, it works by adding, removing the excess DNA. For DNA modification, we involve three important steps. Step 1, DNA extraction. For DNA extraction step, it is
Extracting and then modifying.
extracting using usage of nitrogen and then modifying.
So our project is about hemodialysis. It is used when a person's kidney is unable to function.
So healthy kidneys basically removes excess water, salts and toxins from the body. So if a person's kidney failed due to an injury or a disease, these products tend to build up inside the body. So this acts as an artificial replacement for the kidneys.
In the process of hemodialysis, the blood is taken from the patient's body through a tube and sent into a dialysis machine called dialyzer. So with this, it removes the dialysis removes the toxins, extra water, excess salt from the body. So this is extraction.
DNA from strawberry. So this mixture consists of strawberry puree.
They were talking about extraction. This one,
That was for banana and this is for strawberry.
but same procedure. Extracting DNA.
And this includes dish soap and salt. And when we add rubbing coal alcohol into it, the DNA gets extracted. And they are used in molecular biology and to study about genes. And they are visible to naked eyes because millions of DNA strands are gone.
So we can see.
Good morning, sir. Today I'm talk about bioluminescent algae. Bioluminescent algae are the tiny marine organisms known as dinoflagellates, and they produce bluish green light due to some chemicals in the water. So when enzymes and chemicals form together, the light would be produced. When the water is disturbed by any waves or aquatic organisms, the light.
It's like electric. Nice, very nice. That's all. This one.
Model.
Well done to that. Very nice. Photo? Like this? Yes. You can join. Not possible 2 years. Okay. Well done. Happy now? Feedback I am sending separate.
Okay.
You are giving message. Thank you very much. Nice girl. Good. Simple but smart.
Good morning, sir. Our topic today is smart street lighting with motion sensor. This street light works with solar power. Electricity is a major problem. Street lighting for electricity is a major problem in many places. In many places, street light is turned on even when there are no people or vehicle on the road. This model shows a smart street lighting system with solar power.
Solar powered and automatic. No. Enough.
The solar panel converts the solar energy into electricity, which powers the EXP generator.
Aye, super.
The EXP is connected to PNS sensor and ultrasonic sensor. The ultrasonic sensor detects the distance of the approaching vehicle. If the vehicle is within the
Nearing.
present range,
When it is nearing it all.
the EXP turns on the street light.
That's good. Yes, next one.
Advantages of this system. As it works from renewable solar energy, it leads to electricity savings, it lowers maintenance and electricity costs.
One way safety also. Yes, next.
Good morning, sir. Today we are going to talk about hybrid energy conservation. This conservation includes solar energy and wind energy. This conservation helps us to prevent the loss of non-renewable resources like coal, petroleum, etc. This conversion of solar energy into wind energy is practiced in various places.
It's useful, yes.
Solar energy. Solar energy is a radiant light and heat from the sun that is captured and converted into usable electricity or thermal energy.
Tell me.
It is the most abundant and inexhaustible, clean, renewable energy source that is available.
Lifetime it will be coming. In Kanyakumari, Tirunelveli, we have so many.
Wind energy is that captures the kinetic energy. It also converts electricity in the form of solar energy driven entirely by the sun's uneven heating of
Good morning, sir. Today we are here to explain to you heat and light and applications using our model, some parabolic solar conservation. Heat is a form of energy which flows from a hotter body to colder body, and it can also be flows through convection, radiation. It's a parabolic solar concentrator. The sun's parallel is concentrated at one point called the focal point, which will convert the solar radiation into a thermal energy.
Yes.
Good morning, sir. We are here to present a project on hydroelectric power. So hydroelectric power is one of the most oldest and also most efficient form of renewable energy.
A hydroelectric power plant works by converting the energy of flowing water into mechanical energy. At first, the water is stored in a reservoir behind a dam. When electricity is required, the gates of dams are opened, allowing the water to flow.
Got it.
At the top of the model, you can see the dam where the water is stored. When the water is released, it travels through the canal and reaches the turbine. The force of the flowing water rotates the turbine, which is connected to a generator, which generates electricity.
Through that rotation, electricity is generated.
Yes.
To conclude, hydroelectricity it is a clear, renewable and environmentally friendly energy. Good morning, sir. Fire accidents can occur due to electrical short circuits, gas leaks, overheating of equipment or by flammable substances. Quick detection and immediate action are essential to prevent the fire from spreading further. An automatic fire extinguishing system is used to detect the flame at an early stage. For example, if a house catches fire, a sensor in the automatic fire extinguisher detects the flame or high temperature and sends signal to the control circuit.
It prevents fire or puts out fire.
When accidental fires happen, it prevents them.
Something come, no?
Water, sir.
Very good. Super. Nice girls. Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Our topic is nanoscience. Nanoscience is a study of very tiny particles. Physics plays a vital role in nanoscience, in cancer therapy. Nanoscience is plays a crucial role in the cancer therapy.
Good.
What is a cancer? Cancer is a disease in which some cells grow uncontrollably in our body and they do not stop growing if treated. Nanoparticles are injected to the affected cells and treated without any side effects. How does nanoparticle work inside cancer? This is tumor and this is healthy cell and this is nanoparticle. Doctor injects this nanoparticle into the patient's bloodstream. Now this travels through the bloodstream and circulate throughout the body and it will reach the area where these tumors are
Wonderful.
located.
When the nanoparticle attached to the cancerous cell membrane, this process is known as endocytosis or cell drinking. The drug injected in the nanoparticles will be delivered to the acidic medium into the tiny structures or lysosomes.
As we know that the nanoparticle is already inside the cell, so it will destroy it from regrowing again and also damaging its DNA. DNA is the main genetic material that will help the tumor to grow.
It helps in ensuring that it doesn't grow again.
Yes, sir. This, in traditional chemotherapy, it goes through the main bloodstream, but nanoparticle, it's only destroying the. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So we are
Games. No time. What game?
There is answer in there.
Okay.
This is a hydraulic mixer. So actually it functions with the power of trapped liquid, sir. When I push this syringe, it just opens up, sir. So this will allow the mail trade and land transportation at the same
So
time.
hydraulic operation. Even in lorries it comes loading and unloading.
So it's a laser security system. When the laser hits the LDR, if we intrude it, the light glows and the buzzer will be flowing. So when
It's outside the residence. So any intruder can be caught.
Yes. So it is an automatic accident avoiding car. When it detects an object or person nearby, it stops itself by applying brakes. So there is a less level of risk in crash.
So the accident prevention. We can prevent accidents. It alerts. That's great. Good.
Good morning, sir. Our project is smart earthquake resistant building. Earthquakes occur due to the sudden movement of tectonic plates producing seismic waves. These waves create damage to the buildings and affect people's life.
The purpose of our building is to show how a big resistant building can be more stable and the flexibility supports and helps distribute the forces.
So could you please on
Which one? Yes, okay. Recently I was in Japan. Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Yes.
The future of the city will be built not just with bricks and steel but the brilliance of physics. Imagine a world where nano water filtration provides pure drinking water, piezoelectric doors, smart windows regulates heat and electricity. Even our biodegradable dustbins on the road are intelligence. What if your home could think? What if your city could respond? What if your technology could assist you even without you asking for it? This is ain't a dream of science fiction movie. This is the vision of future smart applications.
Yeah, this is your future.
Yeah.
When you make families, this kind of a thing is very important. Yes, next one.
Have you ever wondered why buildings become so hot even when the windows are closed? The answer is sunlight entering through ordinary glass. A smart window is a special type of glass that automatically turns dark in bright sunlight and reduces when the sunlight increases. Hence, they are not just a glass.
Sunlight will not enter inside.
For thousands of years, we believe that soil was essential for growing crops. Hydraulic farming challenges that belief. In this method, the plants are grown without soil. The roots are placed in the nutrition-rich water that provides everything they need to grow strong.
Yeah, in one expo they show.
Piezoelectric occurs when certain material conduct electricity when mechanical pressure is applied to them. In today's project, when door is open, the piezoelectric cells are automatically on and off.
Nanoscience. Nanoscience is the study of materials which are extremely small. Nanoscience is used in various fields like water purification. In water purification, the nanoparticles helps in removing the harmful materials and the water is purified for drinking water. Solar energy. Solar energy is the power of sustainable future. Solar energy is clean, renewable and inexhaustible source offered from the sun. It helps us reduce the carbon emission and protects the environment.
Green word, that's what we look forward to. Well done, children. Yes, yes.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to our Industrial Chemistry Expo. Our expo explains about how products like paper, paint are manufactured.
Good manufacturing. Please carry on. Please start with it. Yes.
Industries around the world are undergoing a major transformation due to rapid technology. Traditional factories no that manner and now factories different devices.
Automation in industries. Robotic arm can assemble vehicles. Conveyor belt can transport products much easily. And packaging unit can pack hundreds of products every single minute.
Artificial intelligence is commonly known as AI is a technology that enables computers and computers to function by human intelligence. Every machine is connected to digital technology, allowing them to communicate, share information, and respond automatically to changing production needs.
All machines are connected to
So let's continue this
very positive here. That's what happened.
Good morning, sir. We are presenting carbon purification working model for industries. Air pollution can factories contain harmful gases such as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and dust particles. These pollutants affect human health and environment.
When smoke is produced inside the factory model, we pass through the chimney and enters the pipe system, and it gets purified in the carbon absorption
Smoke itself purified.
by the activated carbon monoxide.
What comes out? The smoke becomes clean. Smoke.
If industries filter the gases, we can reduce the pollution and
Got it. For reduction of pollution, yes.
older factories have been the primary drivers of climate change, pumping greenhouse waste gases into our and pumping waste in our
Got it.
Now, let us look at the most striking feature of our model, the exhaust funnel. In a standard factory, this chimney would release dangerous black soot and nitrogen oxides. But in the green factory, we use advanced multi-stage scrubbing system and carbon capture system. Look at this infrastructure. This is rainwater harvesting system and closed-loop water system. We collect every drop of rain falling in the rooftop, filter it and use it to cool our machinery. Finally, a true green factory must look at its entire life cycle. Our facility operates strictly on a circular economy framework. Inside these walls, we don't have plastic, they are sorting rooms. Every piece of manufacturing scrap, whether it's plastic, metal, or aluminum. Good morning, sir. Welcome to our meeting. We are excited to show how everyday woodchips and recycled materials are transformed into the paper that we use every day. It all starts in the pulping stage, which is represented in the first section of our model. In the real paper, wood blocks are chipped and then debugged into small pieces. These wood chips are then put inside a large chemical pressure cooker called digestion. This process breaks down the wood, separating the useful cellulose fibers from a natural substance called lignin. So once we have our raw pulp, it goes into the wash process. Raw pulp is naturally brown in color. When it is clarified and it must go through a class and a So after which the pulp is clean, watery pulp is sprayed evenly onto the fast-moving continuous wire mist screen. As it moves, the gravity and the powerful vacuum sucks out most of the water. Next, this damp sheet travels through a heavy press roller which squeezes out even more noise. Fine blade travels through it passes through a series of heated steel cylinder called dryers, which bakes out the remaining part of water.
A modern paper mill isn't just about production, it's about sustainability and circular economy. Paper is one of the most recycled materials on earth. When paper gets recycled, it comes back into the mill, gets mixed with water and easily turns back into paper.
We are going to talk about glass manufacturing process. Manufacturing process begins with batch preparation where soda ash, silica sand and limestone are accurately measured and mixed and heated up in a furnace at about 2000 to 3000 degrees Celsius until it melts into uniform liquid. And at the refining stage, the air bubbles are removed to produce a clear and high quality. There are several types of glass used for different purposes. Soda and glass is used for glass impermanence, while borosilicate glass is heat resistant and it is used in laboratories and companies. Tempered glass is much stronger than ordinary glass and it is used.
Next one.
Sir, we have prepared an activity. It's a mystery box challenge. Can you put your hands in the hole and identify what is the object?
Some kind of cosmetic.
It is a kaleidoscope. Towards the light.
Great. You said this is a mystery box. What we expect will not be mysterious. Very nice. Great. Next one. Yes.
She didn't spoke.
As pollution is more and climate change is also more, scientists are looking for cleaner energy. One such nice solution is green hydrogen. This is called green because the energy which is produced using this process is renewable and eco-friendly, which implies that it doesn't emit carbon dioxide to the environment.
Green because it's eco-friendly.
And let's see the uses. It used to power industries and power plants and even in home. And it is a clean and renewable and only can be used as fuel. And she will explain the electrolysis process of hydrogen.
The electrolysis process of hydrogen contains water. The water contains electricity where the water is split into hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen is collected in the anode and oxygen is collected in the
Multi-chain process.
Somebody
called me. Yes.
She didn't speak.
Is that actually is the cutting process and the glass is came to conveyor belt which moves to the stacking process. Glass is the most environmentally friendly material because it can be recycled endlessly without losing its quality, sir.
It's great. I have seen some of the industries papers.
Okay, sir.
Nice.
Good morning, sir. Our topic is about air pollution. Air pollution is the contamination of air by smoke, dust particles, fine particles, and etc. It is one of the most important problems in the world today. So hence, controlling air pollution is very important. Now let us see the causes of air pollution. The major causes of air pollution are the smoke emitted from the factories and industries and the dust from mining and construction activities and
Mostly factories.
yeah, of course.
Air pollution has many harmful effects. It causes breathing problems such
Several
as
diseases.
asthma and bronchitis. It can also lead to lung and heart disease.
Absolutely. Lungs issue. Most people suffer because of this. Yes. Next one.
Prevention of air. Air pollution can be reduced by planting more trees, using public transport, switching to electrical vehicles and etc. Industries should use pollution control devices such as scrubbers and filters.
Now, increasingly, the factories are now taking to that. They are reducing the pollution.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Today we are presenting our project about paint. So paint is a color liquid or paste that is used to protect and decorate surfaces such as walls, metals, wood, vehicles and everything. Paint not only attracts objects but also protects them from dust, moisture, sunlight and everything.
Now let us see about types of paint. There are different types of paints used for different purposes. Water-based paints dries quickly and it is eco-friendly. Emulsion paint is commonly used on house walls and decoratives. Paints are commonly used in vehicles, furniture, etc. I am going to talk about the benefits of paint to the environment. So imagine two houses, one painted and one left unpainted. After a few years, which house will last for longer? Yeah. So the paint acts as a protective.
Life duration, not adhesion, it also prevents unnecessary.
Paint is not just a color, it's a blend of science, technology and creativity which makes our world brighter and better.
Paint what?
Favorite alphabet.
Favorite alphabet. It is already painted.
No, you have.
Not over. Which color?
Any color. Any color. Yellow you took, sir.
We mix two colors.
Yes, sir. Yes.
My favorite letter, my F, G, S, G, E, Y. This is my favorite letter.
Can we know why it's your favorite letter?
P, my first letter. Selfish. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Very nice. Great.
Thank you, sir.
Hi sir, good morning. Every single one of us here drink water, but not all of us stop to wonder how the drinking water became clean. And today we're going to be explaining the process of water treatment. Over to my debate.
Yes.
Imagine drinking water straight from a river. Would you drink it without thinking twice? Probably not. That's because untreated water may contain dirt, bacteria, viruses, and many harmful chemicals that can make us sick.
Surely not.
Water
Probably not.
treatment is all about cleaning water, and it protects our environment and prevents from disease.
Great. Water treatment. Enough. Yes, yes.
I am here to explain about the role of industrial chemistry. Industrial chemistry is a branch of chemistry that applies raw material into useful products. It converts raw material into useful products such as medicines, fertilizers, plastic, soaps, detergents, and textiles.
We normally say finish raw material to finished product. What's the use?
Industrial chemistry has many important applications. In agriculture, it helps to use fertilizers and pesticides. That's it. In healthcare, it used to medicines and vaccines. It also produces fuels,
So
cosmetics.
different areas, different. Yes.
Industrial chemistry is not only about producing goods but also protecting the environment. Today, industries are developing eco-friendly, reducing pollution,
Yes.
recycling
That's why
and
UBD
use
not just manufacturing but also environment.
Yes.
Good morning, sir. Our topic is about safety and quality in industries. We are going to talk about the 3 zones of industries, the red zone, yellow zone and green zone, as well as water quality management and air quality management. So the red zone is the main danger area where we store hazardous chemicals, toxic liquids, as well as high pressure machinery. And this is the yellow zone. This is the safety buffer area where there are automatic sensors to detect gas leaks and prevent explosions and prevent further damage.
Prevention also. It prevents. That's great. That area there?
That's the green zone.
Next, I'm
Red,
going to
yellow, green.
Next, I'm going to explain how a model protects the environment through air quality management system. When chemical factories, chimneys release dirt, smoke and dust particles and volatile gases such as sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide, it harms the surrounding environment and public health. To prevent this, our model uses multi-stage air purification system that contains charcoal filters and wet scrubbers that trap the dust and purify the system.
So the dust doesn't go out to the open.
Yes, sir. To protect our health and the surroundings.
Super. Next one.
Next, I'm going to talk about the green zone. This is the safest zone in the entire model as it is far away from every chemical and every industrial machineries, and it is also built upwind so that the wind diverts from the direction and the chemical wind will not affect the people in the green zone. So in the case of an emergency, people evacuate to the green zone and reach there safely without any disturbance, as the guiding lights are provided to reach the evacuation area in a safe manner.
Now, recently in Periyapalayam factory, without this evacuation area, the people, many died, nearly 20 people. Wonderful make. Who made this?
We all made
So finally, I will explain about water quality management. Now, we know that all industries will produce toxic industrial wastewater. Now, this industrial wastewater is filled with harmful chemicals, oil and heavy particles, which cannot be dumped into the rivers and local water bodies. Our model includes a complete water purification system, where the wastewater will flow through the multi-layered filter bed, which is made up of sand, gravel and activated charcoal.
What is the final output? After
You have to purify
pure water.
Yeah. So this
Drinkable?
not
We can use for gardening.
Yes. So this pure water will be used by the cooling towers and the other machines. So it will ensure us like zero water waste and it will also protect.
You said it goes through multi stages. What are the stages?
Yeah, first it will go through the multi-layer filter beds, and after that it will go through the tanks, chemical tanks, which will balance and test it. And finally, there will be these automatic sensors, which will continuously test if the water is in the safe pH levels. And after this, the water will be
You
released.
say something sand and other things.
Yes, the gravel will not. It will be in the.
Which stage that is used?
It's at the first.
First stage itself. Wonderful, wonderful. Super.
She's going to frame it and keep it. Thank you, sir.
Can you make it short on screen?
Good morning. Our modern topic is smart agriculture. Smart agriculture is the use of modern technology such as Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, GPS, drone, sensor, and data analysis.
So now I'm going to explain about this model. Sensors are placed in the field which collect information such as soil moisture, nutrient levels, temperature and humidity. Ultrasonic sensors detect animals or birds entering into the field.
Smart agriculture.
Applications of smart agriculture. Smart irrigation. It automatically supplies the required amount of water to the plants according to the soil moisture level.
Advantages of smart agriculture. Automated irrigation system and soil moisture sensor ensures that the crop receives right amount of water to reduce water waste.
That's what in villages nowadays drip irrigation is famous. Those days all water will be going through the canal and a lot of water will be used. Now drip irrigation, the respective plant it will reach to the required level.
This is the farm area and these are the sensors around it. And when an animal or bird tries to enter, it makes buzzing sound.
So that's what.
Yes.
Safety aspect and destruction of plants also.
But it is harmless to animals.
That's very nice.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir. Our topic is smart solar tractors. As Albert Einstein once said, look deep into the nature and then you'll understand everything better. That is exactly what we do. Instead of inventing something new, we learn from the nature. The sunflower inspired us to create our own smart solar tracking system.
Oh, nice.
A system that automatically follows the sun without any human involvement. Some may think that a moving solar panel is magic, but this isn't magic. It is innovation, inspired by nature, powered by physics, and designed for the future.
Wonderful.
Now the question becomes, how do you teach a solar panel to follow the sun? We teach it to observe. The two light-dependent resistors act as the eye of our system. It compares the intensity of light on both sides of the panel.
So adjusting the panel towards the sun.
Yes.
Where exactly sun is there, towards that.
Yes. When one sensor detects the brighter light, the controller instantly captures the information and sends signal to the servo motor. The motor gently rotates its panel until it finds the brightest light once again.
Which means the sunlight is above that.
Why this movement is important? Physics tells us that solar panel produces more of the electricity when sunlight falls almost directly perpendicularly on it. So
The full capacity.
next, our solar trackers move according to the direction of the sunlight. So we get more electricity.
Got it.
Rightly said,
Short
Sarah.
and sweet.
It's all about using the energy wisely. Let me highlight with the insights. We all know about India's prestige Chandrayaan 4, and we also know that the rover we have used has now got to the sleep due to the absence of sunlight. So our solar tracker follows the light, and it and like the sunflower following the sun. So this principle is used in farms, satellites, and other energy systems. Tomorrow this will be used in making many
No, so
smart
even it
systems.
may go to moon, as you said. The drawbacks we faced may be rectified.
Wondered how much energy is wasted every single day just by cars driving on the road. All that weight, pressure and vibration from the traffic disappear into thin air without any use. So today my team is going to show you how our city's traffic can actually power our street lights.
How does this magic happen? It all comes down to the piezoelectric effect. Piezo means pressure in heat. We have placed crystal under the top layer of our model drone. As the cars move, it presses on the crystal.
This mechanical pressure shifts the internal structure of the crystal.
Watch as my teammates moves this car around miniature road. As the wheels pass over the inverted piezoelectric sensors, the pressure creates a tiny electricity pulse. This
That's all for now. That's all for now. Keep going.
But wait, what happens if a car drives by, but it's daytime and we don't need the lights? That's the beauty of the system. Here, the electricity generated by a passing vehicle doesn't need to be used right away.
In the daytime, it need not operate.
So it gets stored in the battery. When it gets dark, it uses the stored energy and it.
Can something as useful as wind conduct electricity? Well, the answer is yes. Our product demonstrates a modern wind turbine that conducts wind into electricity. It shows how nature can provide us clean electricity without the use of burning fuel.
Super.
Now I will explain the physics behind the wind, but instead of just saying that wind rotates the blade, I will explain the physics behind
Physics
it.
part.
When a force R hits the turbine, it keeps on rotating. This rotating shaft drives a generator. Inside the generator is a magnet which rotates near the copper coil. This changing magnetic field produces electricity to electricity.
Now let's see about the smart materials connection. So these actually many people think wind turbine is made up of metal or plastic, but modern turbines use smart materials, which is very useful. Example, there is an alloy called shape memory alloy that helps the wind turbine part to fix to the original shape after stress. Then the second is the piezoelectric sensor that detects the vibration crack before any serious damage occurs. I'm going to talk about smart material in wind turbines. Wind turbines use smart material to improve their performance. Some blades use sharp memory alloys and smart sensors.
Our project shows that wind energy is converted into electrical energy with the help of modern windmill and how smart materials helps improve the efficiency of modern wind turbines. So, smart materials are the nervous system of this sustainable revolution. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Our topic is wireless charging load. Wireless charging load helps the electric vehicle to charge without any cables. The charging cables are kept beneath. That helps the electric vehicle to charge without any cable connections.
Even it passes, it travels.
No sir, when it stands on a particular
Place, there they can get charged only.
Yes, sir.
Beneath it is there.
Let me now explain the working of the model. The power source supplies electricity to the transmitter coil which is placed under the road. When a car moves over the charging circuit, the receiver coil receives the energy. This energy is converted to the electrical power. In our model, the bulb on top of the car glows representing the wireless charging linkage.
It's happening. Yes.
You will get a question that who found this? This is was found by the Michael Faraday. He is a scientist. He states that the magnetic induction. This magnetic induction states that the transmitter coil will produce a magnetism. That magnetism is received by a receiver coil.
The idea was Faraday.
Michael Faraday.
This theory
Is contained in the smart material.
very nice.
Although this process is still developing, it has more scope in future.
In future, particularly, future is EV, electric.
It reduces air pollution and it's only used in electric
Got it.
vehicles.
Good morning, sir. Our project is Smart Disaster Management System, and this is the Earthquake Alert System. And this is the Earthquake Alert System, which detects the ground vibration using the principle of inertial motion. When the hanging metal touches the metal wire, it creates a buzzer sound, which alerts us that there is a earthquake taking place. A railway track is a circuit. When the track is normal, the circuit is closed and does not produce any sound. When the track breaks, the circuit opens to give a buzzer sound, and it helps to prevent from further.
Very nice, you say.
Next is the fire alert system. It is a safety system which is designed to detect early signs of fire and alert us. Typically uses heat sensor to monitor the environment. And the last disaster management system is the flood alert system. It monitors and warns changes in water levels, prevents flooding caused by extreme weather, and also uses water levels in an efficient way.
Got it.
Good morning, sir. Today we are presenting a project on smart materials in nature under the theme Smart Materials in Action. Before we begin, think about this. How can a plant sense weather and respond to it without the help of a brain or electricity? Our project focuses on one such example, the pine cone, which shows a special property of responding to environmental. We have built a pine cone structure to demonstrate its behavior. The pine cone scales changes depending on moisture in air. In dry condition, the pine cone scales open up. In wet condition, the pine cone scales close.
Oh, that's amazing.
This happens naturally without any experiment.
What?
This working principle behind this is absorption and expansion of the plant fiber. It happens naturally.
That's the role of the pine cone. Yes, next one. Next.
Good morning, sir.
Our topic is nanoscience. Do you know how small a nanometer is? It's about 1 billionth of a meter. To put that into perspective, let's take an example. This coin is about 2.3 centimeters wide or about 23 million nanometers.
In one coin.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
If I scale 1 nanometer up to the width of this coin, then a normal size football would be about 5060 kilometers
The
wide.
huge one, yes.
Which is 40% the Earth's diameter or way bigger than the diameter of the moon.
Nano. Abdul Kalam was speaking about this for long.
The science which deals with the materials of this size is known as nanoscience.
Yes.
Get a rocket into orbit, about 90% of its initial weight must be propellant. So carbon molecules are cylindrical in structure. Carbon is used instead of steel because carbon is 100 times stronger than steel and also 1/6 weight lesser than in mass. So you can see the efficiency in launching of rockets.
Okay.
Graphene is an important material in relation to nanoscience. Graphene is heavily connected to rocket launches and space exploration because of its lightness, its
Graphene
two-dimensional.
is a object.
No, it's a compound.
Nanoscience is also used in MRI scans where they detect the nucleus atomic spin to detect the disease injected by the person.
Issue.
Our project is a prototype for the future healthcare system. In the future, today's sensors could be replaced by the nano biosensors that are smaller than the ordinary sensors, and these sensors could be embedded easily inside alert.
Very nice. Great job.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Next. Make it short, quick.
Our topic is smart windows.
Smart window are advanced glass panel that dynamically adjusts the solar heat reflection in compared to temperature and light. It was discovered by Glass Brandon Conquest by a Swedish material physicist. And in smart window we use thermochromic glass. So thermochromic glass is used for changing the temperature.
Got it. Make it short.
Thermochromic glass is also known as laminated safety glass. When the temperature is cold, the molecules which is present in the thermochromic glass will be in a clear state, which makes the room to be warm and brighter. And the temperature is raised outside, and the molecules which is present in the thermochromic,
According to the temperature.
it will change.
Smart windows are innovative smart materials. It helps in reducing harmful dividends. It saves energy and electricity. Its applications are cars, homes, hospitals, etc.
Got it.
Thank you, sir.
So modern.
Great. You made it? Did you make it? Yes. Very nice.
Good morning, sir. Our project is smart earthquake resistant. Smart earthquake is natural decision that causes damages to loss of engineers have developed earthquake resistant smart designs and modern design. These buildings have several important features such as base isolator placed between the building and the foundation to reduce the ground vibrations. The dampers to absorb earthquake energy and cross blasting to strengthen the structure.
Ground is stable.
When an earthquake occurs, the ground shifts. Space and temperatures are not fluctuating. That's the state of the from this we consider a smart earthquake.
Japan has already followed. They have several new things. Great. Yes.
Good morning, sir. We are going to present our project, Smart City. Smart City uses modern technology and energy-efficient materials for sustainable development of the cities. We have 5 components that can explain one by one. Solar tracker. Solar tracker is a device which moves according to the movement of the sunlight for getting maximum amount of sunlight for reserving solar energy. Our second component is wireless charger. This helps us charge without the use of any cable. So you can charge like this, and this will reduce air pollution.
Brilliant. Next one.
Our third component is about the smart dustbin. So when the dustbin is full, it will make the beep sound. By this method, we can know the dustbin is full and we can remove all the waste materials.
Wonderful. Yes.
And fourth topic is about vertical wind turbine. It produces electricity using wind energy. It can run electricity using wind in any direction.
The last feature is the automatic street light, which uses a light sensor to turn on during night and turns off during
Automatic
morning.
operation, saving energy, safety.
When the light goes off, it will.
Super. Well done, Silan. Very nice.